Here is your no bullshit guide to sleep and how to improve your sleep from the worst of the worst to the best that you've ever had in your entire life. There is 3 parts to improving your sleep, and I will go through all of them in this one video. So, the first part is mindset, the second part is routine, and the third part is all about the bonus tricks that I implemented in my pursuit of good sleep. This is the one video that you need to improve your sleep and destroy your sleep anxiety. For reference, I used to have terrible sleep, absolutely cooked sleep, and it used to fuck me up mentally. Oh my god, bro. It used to cook my recovery. It used to cook my gains in the gym. It used to cook my brain, and it just cooked my entire life. And sleep is the foundational habit that you need to master if you actually want to make progress in life. If you want to make anything of value in your life, sleep is one of your priorities. Make it one of your priorities, right? You have been devaluing sleep this entire time. You have not given sleep the respect it deserves from you. You've been staying up. You've been eating too late in the night. You've been doing all of these bad habits that hinder you from getting good sleep. And my friend, you will notice the difference. You will notice the difference when you implement what I'm going to tell you in this guide. So, let's begin. Step 1, mindset. So, in the mindset step, we're going to talk about sleep anxiety. This is the most important part of this guide, so do not skip. Do not skip forward. I recommend watching this guide in order for you to make absolutely really go-to progress in your life, right? So, step 1 is sleep anxiety. What is that? It's when basically, before you didn't know like you had to get good sleep, so you just unknowingly get bad sleep and you'd be okay with it. But the thing is, after doing some research and like maybe you've been newly getting into the gym and you want to make more gains and you've been focusing more on sleep recently. And the thing is, when you focus on sleep, sleep will actually run away from you. That is the most true statement that has ever been said. Because bro, when I focused on my sleep, listen to me very carefully, and focus in a bad way, by the way, like there's good focus and bad focus. I'll explain the difference, right? When you focus on your sleep, like fixate on your sleep, you're trying to sleep, and you identify yourself as someone who's trying to sleep, and you constantly, obsessively check the clock. Like, let's say your bedtime is 9 o'clock. You get in bed at the right time. And let's say you're aiming to fall asleep by 9:30, right? You check the clock, 9:10. Oh, you still haven't fallen asleep. Okay, let me just try again. 9:20, 9:25, 9:29, 10, 10:15. And you keep obsessively, neurotically checking the time, and you keep destroying the momentum that you are building, and you keep adding stress. And stress is the number one thing that is going to limit you from sleeping. And that is why this part of the guide is so important for you to understand. Because when you have stress, you will quite literally not fall asleep. Sleep will run away from you. So the whole aim of this part of the guide is for you to just calm down. Bring it over here. You don't need to care that much, bro. If you don't fall asleep after implementing the habits that I tell you, it does not matter because you will eventually fall asleep. There is no way you will stay awake until 6 o'clock when you are about to wake up, right? Like when you need to wake up at 6 o'clock a.m. There's no way you will stay asleep until then. Stay awake until then. That's what I meant. So you need to just destroy this belief of this like performance anxiety of, oh, if I don't sleep today, tomorrow will be ruined. Oh no, my gains. Bro, you know those thoughts, those type of thoughts, it's what's going to limit you from sleeping in the first place. It's a vicious cycle, and I've been through it again and again and again. I have been cooked by that exact cycle, bro. I tried to sleep, right? And then I keep looking at the time. Oh, 9:15, 9:30, 10:45, 11:15. Oh my God, why am I not asleep? Just chill. Take a deep breath. It's okay if you don't fall asleep. That's fine. You have been cooking your habits, your sleep habits, for so long. And it's time that you fix it now. So I will give you the habits that will fix it. But first, you need to understand that not falling asleep does not equal bad sleep. Although the habits that I will tell you will make you fall asleep faster, right? So that's the first part. That's the mindset part. You need to get over your sleep performance anxiety. So if you're anything like me, bro, if you, like, my heart goes out to you, right? If you struggle to fall asleep, it's because you've been cooking yourself with bad sleep hygiene, bad sleep habits, bad routine. And now you're going to fix them in this guide. So let's move on to the routine. The routine of sleep is pretty straightforward, right? The best sleep studies show that sleeping longer does not always mean better, but guess what? There is one metric that no one is talking about right now. No one is talking about this, right? Like everyone focused on 8 to 10 hours sleep. But no one is talking about this one metric that will change everything. And you know what it is? It is sleeping at the exact same window every single day and waking up at every single day in the same window. Now, what does that even mean? Let's say your bedtime is 9 o'clock. Like it is mine, 9 o'clock. That means I need to be in bed at 9 o'clock p.m. And I need to wake up at 6:30. That's my wake up time, right? If I'm in bed at 9:30, I am 30 minutes late or 15 minutes late because my window, like the range is 15 minutes. That's what the window means. So if your bedtime is 9 o'clock here, then the latest you can go to bed, like get in bed, is 9:15, which is still considered on time for your sleep window. And the earliest is 8:45. Any earlier than that is too early. Any later than 9:45 is too late. If you get in bed in the same window every single day and you wake up in the same window every single day, your sleep will get better. That is the metric that you need to be focused on. It is not sleep duration. Although try to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep, correct. But it is the sleep window and the sleep regularity that you need to be focused on. So in this routine section of sleep, I want you to focus purely on getting in bed in the same window every time. It does not mean same time every time, like every day, like 9 o'clock sharp. It can mean some days you might go in bed, on 9 o'clock on time. Maybe 8:50 some days, maybe 9:10 some days. It is still on time, right? So I want you to, if you really care about your sleep, bro, This is what you need to do. Sleep regularity, right? This is what's going to help you. So, implement that. That's the sleep routine. That has given me a very high return on investment. Now, some additional things that I did, some bonuses, is there's actually a lot of bonuses. The bonus section will actually be really big, so here we go. You need to stop stressing, right? You really need to remove all stress. Stress will be like another guide that I'll make to reduce stress. But sleep, the lower your stress, the lower your cortisol, the higher your sleep quality. So if you can just reduce all of the stress before sleeping, that is the highest return on investment. And how do you do that? I'm going to quick fire the things that I did to reduce stress, to improve my sleep. And keep in mind, my sleep has been cooked for the past 2 years because of my bad sleep habits, and yours is probably the same reason. So you can either listen to me, or you can keep getting bad sleep, and you can deal with that. You can deal with going to the gym and making zero gains, and you can look at yourself in the mirror 2 months from now and you've seen like minimal progress, and you'll kick yourself in the foot because you didn't sleep properly, because you decided to stay up late, you decided to play video games, you decided to eat that pizza on that late night instead of sticking to your routine and sleeping. Bro, only in the past week have I gotten serious on my sleep. I'm actually so proud to say this, honestly. My sleep has been so bad. My sleep hygiene, like, even though I considered myself an extreme guy, right? Even then, my sleep hygiene was bad. And I finally cracked the code to sleep. And it all relies on the routine and the bonus tactics that I've implemented that I am going to share to you now, so you can understand. This is what really helps you in sleep. And sleep is foundational to everything. To life, to business, to relationships, to fitness. Anything you want, any endeavor that you are trying to achieve, sleep is the priority. Take me seriously when I say that, because I can notice the difference. Before, I used to wake up tired, bro. Tired. Sleep deprived. Now, yeah, you can go blame school. You can go blame these external sources of like stress, but you know what? How about you take accountability for the first time in your life? Because no one else is going to fix your sleep for you. You are the only one that is going to fix your sleep for yourself. Do you understand? Do you really understand what I've just said to you? There is no one else who's going to fix your sleep for you. Your sleep has been cooked this entire time because of you. So if you want to fix your sleep, it is going to be you who fixes the sleep. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be your parents. It's not going to be school. It's going to be you. So it's up to you if you follow what I say to you or not. So take me fucking seriously when I tell you this. Right. Sorry for that rant, but here we go. You need to delete all social media, bro. Honestly, you don't understand. I have literally 0 social media on my app. What? 0 social media apps on my phone. Sorry. 0. I don't have Chrome. I don't have Safari. I don't have YouTube. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have Instagram. I don't have anything. My phone is black and white. It is quite literally black and white. Think about that for a second. Have you ever seen anyone in your school, anyone around you, your parents, your teachers, look at their phones, you'll see a bunch of apps. Look at your own phone, you will see a bunch of apps, bunch of video games. And that is why you deserve bad sleep. Because you poison yourself with stress, that unneeded stress from social media. And you keep obsessively checking your notifications. I have 0 notifications on my phone. So if you want to improve your sleep, you need to remove these sources of stress that are in your life that you might not think is stress, but is chronic stress. Think about it. You know what? Let me give you a very interesting story, right? One day, this happened every single day in 1 week, right? 1 week I was going to school as normal. I'd wake up sleep deprived because the day before I would stay up and I would have like a dopamine night where I watched movies and I played video games and I ate junk shit food, bro. And in the morning, nothing was packed. My bag was not packed. My clothes were not ready. I had to pack everything in the morning. And I'm running around my house, upstairs, downstairs, living room, kitchen. I've been running around everywhere trying to find the stuff that's meant to be in my bag. Do you know how much chronic stress that causes? Oh, I forgot my pencil case. Oh, my tie somewhere. Where's my tie, bro? I can't find my tie. Oh no, my trousers. Oh no, where? Fried brain. My brain is fried. Do you know? Meanwhile, I was checking my notifications on my phone. Oh, my friend has not replied. Oh, Snapchat. Oh, Jeff Nippard said this, and then this happened and then in this influencer beef KSI, and then. Do you see how chaotic your mind gets when you have social media, and also you're disorganized? This is exactly how I used to be. I used to be so disorganized, right? Nothing was packed. My room is a mess. My bathroom is a mess. The living room is a mess. Everything is a mess, right? And that's one of the reasons why I'd always be late to school. And you know what's funny? I would go to the bus stop and I would try to catch my bus, and then I would remember something I forgot, and then I would have to come back home to get the thing that I forgot, and I would be even more late to school. Just absolute chronic stress. Is exactly what's happening with social media? When you see every single second something new. This influencer said this, that influencer said this, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this. Why are you poisoning yourself with stress? You deserve bad sleep. How many group chats are you in Snapchat? Tell me, how many? Go through your phone, go check how many group chats you're in. Minimum 3. Minimum. With each 5 people in the group chat. All chatting things that you don't want. You have so much bullshit in your life that is preventing you from sleeping. Do you understand? You have to cut out all the noise. Everyone on Snapchat is retards. I'm telling you, all the people on Snapchat are retards. Everyone on Instagram that you're friends with are retards. They don't serve you, and they will never serve you. They are not friends. You might think they're friends because you are friends with the same drug, which is social media. You have the same addiction, which is social media, video games. But you're not friends. And because of that, you are getting bad sleep. It's not some weird condition. It's not that you're just genetically predisposed to having bad sleep. It's just that you have shitty sleep habits. That is it. And it all starts with what you do in the day. Right? So this part of the routine is simple. Delete all social media apps. I've told you my story. I've deleted every single app. I do not use any app. I don't even check the YouTube analytics. I don't know how well this video is going to do. I presume it's going to do pretty well because I'm giving absolute source, valuable advice that other creators won't give because they're too scared to offend their customers, their valuable audience. But I need to give you some tough love here. The reason why you can't sleep is because of you. Delete all social media. I've said this before and I'm saying it again. Delete all social media. You can take that actionable step, or you can have less than 2 testicles and you can click off this video. Fuck off. So, hopefully you followed what I said. So that's one of the most important things I've done. Delete social media. Let's move on. Another thing that I did was I have a ritualistic practice. And this is where we move on to the bonus tactics, right? I have a ritualistic practice, a routine that is so sacred in a sense. And I'll tell you exactly what I did. This is the most nuanced advice. You're not going to hear this anywhere else. Everyone else is going to tell you morning sunlight, eat before bed. Like they're gonna tell you all of this bullshit. No, I'll tell you all of that. Okay, they're correct, but that's all basic. How about I get into the source, the conspiracy theorist type of knowledge, right? Let's go. This is exactly what I did. I came home at 5 o'clock and I ate my dinner from 5 to 6 p.m. And at 6 o'clock, every light in my house is turned off. Every overhead light is turned off. Complete darkness. And do you know what I use? A candle. You know, I actually made a cardboard box. Like, it was actually kind of funny, you know. I made this by myself. I got like a big candle, put it in the cardboard box, and now it's like my pencil case. So it's a sick way, but it's a ritualistic practice. I get this candle, I light it up, and I put it right here. And I walk around with that candle. I have the same routine every single day. 6 o'clock lights off, and I study from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I study, right? And then after 7, I go down to the living room with my candle, and I play the piano. I practice for a bit. I do some calisthenics work, and then I do some stretching, and I come up and I do another thing called Plan Tomorrow Today, which is basically journaling first. So journaling what I'm grateful for, like journaling that I'm grateful for this channel, I'm grateful for myself, I'm grateful for like the trees outside. I do that to give me this sense of love for the world, this genuine gratitude that you experience, and that is very good for sleep. And then I do something even better, which is planning tomorrow today. And that is when I gather all of my things that I need for tomorrow and I plan it. So like, for example, if I have a school, then I'll have all of my clothes that are already washed, and I'll put it on this chair and they'll be ready. All of my things that I need for school, like my watch and all my earphones, and all of them will be on my table right here, right? And then I will write down, oh, tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up, I'm going to meditate, then I'm going to go down, drink my milkshake for the bulk, come upstairs, brush my teeth, take a shit, go take a cold shower, and then go get the bus after getting dressed. It's the same routine every single day. That's the level of autism that you need to get if you want to be good at sleep. If you want good health in the modern day, you have to be weird. Honestly, you have to be that weird, like weirdo, bro, to actually get good health in the modern day. Because in the modern day, bro, everything is cooked. There's xenoestrogens that fuck up your testosterone in the atmosphere. There's birth control in your tap water. There's literally everything is cooked, bro, including your sleep. So this is one of the things that I did. So at 6 o'clock, I turned off every light and I use a candle. That is one of the most important things you need to do, because think about it. Your natural ancestors did not have this weird overhead light after after the sun comes down. So if you have this weird overhead light, think about how much that is cooking your sleep. No wonder you can't fall asleep quickly. Because one, you have social media, which is like giving you all of this stress, this like chaotic mind that's just and then you have this overhead light that looks like the sun going into your eyes. No wonder you can't sleep. So if you want to fix your sleep, bro, the actionable step is get a big pillar candle. It's like this big, right? I already showed you, it's this big. It lasts like, I don't know, a month if you use it for 2 hours every day. So it's perfect. Light that and use it every single day. Have a sacred routine like I do. A wind down routine. Notice how in my wind down routine, I do piano, I do journaling, I do stretching. It's all winding down to one ultimate goal, which is sleep. So that's the second and biggest thing that I did to improve my sleep. And then what I did after doing the candle thing, and also the planning tomorrow today to remove all of that stress before sleep. Like, your brain is so clear by now, because your brain can just focus on sleeping now. It doesn't have to worry about what your dumbass friend said, or whatever that girl said to you. She still hasn't responded to you and she left you on red, or whatever bullshit. Delete all of these apps. I've already told you. Why do you still have them? Right? Delete that. Use this candle. And then another thing that I did was, right before sleep, I would, with my candle, I would read. I would read fantasy books. Like, before I used to read like self-help books, but I read them at a different time now, because even though it's self-help, it's kind of stimulating to your mind. Like, your brain is consciously problem solving, right? So read fantasy books, like books that will allow you to enter into the dream world, which is what sleep really is. So recently I've started reading Harry Potter. I've never read Harry Potter in my life, but I've just started reading it. Amazing book, right? Amazing book. So I've been reading that, and bro, it works super well, because now all of my anxiety is gone. I'm not looking at the clock, even though it's late. Like, if I like unknowingly check the time, even though it's late, before I would get skitsy and I would just think, oh no, I'm not falling asleep yet. But now it's like, oh, so that's the attitude you need to have, because that's when you don't care. And when you don't care, don't get this twisted, bro. When you don't care like that much about sleep will just naturally come to you. And then when you sleep, you'll have the best sleep quality of your life, right? Another thing that I did is I bought this. This is micropore tape, also known as mouth tape. And my ritual is like a sacred practice that I've already told you, right? So basically what I do, I read, and then I blow out, like, so I get the mouth tape ready on the table, like I get it ready, and then blow it out, which signifies the end of the routine. And then I put on the mouth tape, and then I go to sleep. That's it. That's literally it. No thoughts in my mind. Mine's not chaotic going all the way like this. It's pristine. And I can fall asleep and I can wake up and my sleep quality has drastically improved. So if you really want to improve your sleep, you're gonna have to be weird, bro. You're gonna have to follow what I've told you, right? And you're gonna stop using social media. You're gonna stop eating like so late into the night. If your sleep window is at 9 o'clock, then you should be eating 3 hours before then. Your last meal should be 3 hours before then, right? And then you should sleep regularly every single day at the same window every single day. No video games, no social media, no stimulation. Your phone shouldn't even be next to you, bro. It should be on aeroplane mode. Think about that level where you have this just routine, this sacred routine. I get pissed if anyone turns on the light, bro. That's how weird that you have to be if you want good, like, mental health, good, like, there's no wonder you're addicted to porn, bro. There's no wonder. Because you have shit sleep, which gives you depression, which gives you, like, this void that you fill with these addictions. It gets deep. It gets very deep. If you want to quit these addictions and lock in and become the best version of yourself, just listen to me, bro. It's as simple as that. So I hope you've understood the tips that I've given you. The 3 steps. The first step was mindset, the second step was routine, and all of the other bonuses that I've given you. That is what's going to help your sleep the most. And when you improve your sleep, you're going to be in the comments saying, oh, this guy changed my sleep forever. Because no one else is going to tell you, oh shit, you walk around with a candle. Oh, also, another bonus. If you have to use your computer at night, install an app called Flux and put it on 1200K. So basically, there's this app called Flux, and you can turn down like the setting to 1200, which is the lowest. It's like candlelight, and it will not affect your sleep. Also, have the night shift mode on your phone. Don't have like full brightness like a dumbass. Most people I see have full brightness at the night, and it's so annoying, right? It's so weird. Like, are you stupid? Like, honestly, are you stupid? Like, do you not know that humans did not have this bright light at night? Like, are you dumb? Like, please just turn it off, right? So basically, that's all that I've implemented into my sleep. So I hope you've enjoyed this guide. There's no bullshit guide, like fully unfiltered guide. The most valuable guide that I can make for you. And I hope you improve your sleep just like I did. So subscribe if you found value. And if you want more valuable guides just like this, I'll see you in the next one.